Goes to the screen. Forgets to plug in mic. Wonderful. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hey, time zone. Welcome to the stream. I almost did the stupid and blasted everyone's ears with horrible mic quality. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Might as well get some combo in before you have to lurk, cause spoilers, he got a head pack came up. My kid's broken shit. Let's see. It shouldn't be, it should auto. Got some reverse shit. Let me show you this. What if I refresh the scene? Is it still doing that? There is shit. I forgot to plug in my microphone. There we go. Okay. OBS just needed to refresh a bit. There you go. I don't need to go back to my old mic quality. We're not doing that. Pain. Anyways. Luckily everyone's doing well. We're gonna start with Scuff. But yeah, Kama, you got a head pat. Just catch up. That's all you need to do. Just catch up. Probably doesn't help how fast I'm going in terms of the daily life, but don't spoil yourself. Avoid the stream if you need to. Just don't spoil yourself. You don't want to spoil yourself. Get okay, I'm not gonna say that. What's a VTuber PNG YouTuber stream without Scuff? Exactly, we're just starting with it today. Usually it's in the middle for Persona streams because we start lagging for some reason, but Also, we'll see if our internet holds up today, because for some reason our internet provider has been spotty the last week or so. People who have been in call with me can attest to that I disconnect randomly. And our internet has been dropping to like dial-up speed sometimes for no reason. So we'll see if it holds out. Some updates for real life. Fun. My brother decided to drag me to Pokemon XP, for those who didn't hear that last stream, because I think I mentioned it at a very random point of the stream. But yeah, I'm being dragged to Pokemon XP. That, for those who don't know what that is, it's a Pokemon convention, like an official Pokemon convention held in San Francisco, I believe. And they are going to be doing the championship tournament there, as well as every other Pokemon themed thing under the sun. There is no information about it aside from that, so everyone who's going knows as little as other people. God damn it, ads. I'm surprised that phrase hasn't been made into a shirt. Are people back from ads? Welcome back. They should make that into a shirt. Also, Fire Panacea, have fun on your own stream. But yeah, going to Pokemon XP, no information about it, aside from the championship being held there and other Pokemon related stuff. I believe the general tickets are now sold out, as of now, because they underestimated how many people won the lottery and was going to bring someone along with them, because there was a lottery system for the attendees, and at least for the pre-register, like early access people. And there was a thing where you can bring one other person. What is Pokemon XP? It's basically where they're going to be holding the championship for the Pokemon TCG, I believe, plus every other Pokemon themed thing. That's all we know. They haven't really put out other information besides that, so everyone attending knows as little as probably you. You lucky motherfucker, exactly. My brother entered the lottery system for the attendance tickets, and he won and decided to take me as the +1 because we went through a few other people and asked, and all of them was like either busy or just said no. So I'm the one who's ended up getting dragged. So it's a W for me too, but mainly for my brother. We're both Pokemon fans, if that wasn't obvious. Well, that's happening. That's going to be, I believe, let me check the calendar. That's going to be August 27th to August 31st. So Thursday through Monday. Because we have to arrive there a day early and leave a day later. So Thursday, Friday, and Monday streamlines, that's going to be next. But that isn't for a few months. So just a heads up there. Another daily life thing. Just random funny topic. This weekend, on the Saturday, I'm being dragged to, I believe it was paintball? My friends decided to drag me to a paintball range and shoot me up. We'll see if my real life FPS skills are the same as in-game. I'm probably gonna get murdered. You lucky motherfucker. There's one advantage to being smaller than my friends in that case. I'm a smaller target. I'm also sneaky in real life, so we'll see if I can stealth kill them with paintball. There's a very long waiver to sign for that one because obvious reasons. So that's happening in real life. Updates for the stream. The rest of this week I have no plans. I'm assuming, Kama, you're dragging me into Pokemon again, if you are free Thursday. Friday, I'm probably going to be doing Nika because of the current event with Mint. Then next week is completely open. We'll see what happens next week. Once other people have their schedules more planned out. I need to drag Neko into something again. There's a few things that me, Dima, and Neko have been doing that we have to continue, but I don't know if Neko is gonna be free. You find a day to drag you? Yeah, I'm sure you will. You always do. Pokemon baby, yep. Hey, we have to make use of the Elekid and the Growlithe duo. We have to train them and actually use them finally. You love me? Yes, I do love you. You get a head pat. You somehow manage to find a day every week. I'm surprised you do with your sporadic schedule. Why is my Discord pinging? Oh. That's why it's pinging. Da, da, da. Okay. I'm so excited to put the kids to use. Child labor, question mark? Technically, yeah. For me, it's a Growlithe, so it's like I have a doggo. You have an actual baby. That did not come out the way you wanted it. Well, it ended up like child labor, so congratulations. You're not advocating that. Either that or it sounds like you're yeeting a baby at the enemy Pokemon and like a projectile. Child labor, let's go. The children yearn for the mines. Which I'm talking about Pokemon. Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon. We're talking about the baby Pokemon, which doesn't make it much better, but they're not humans. Just don't... does PETA care about Pokemon? Probably not. Probably not. Just don't let them hear that. Okay. Hi Coco. Hi Achu. How you doing? Twitch should talk about animal abuse. No, we're not talking about animal abuse. Don't call PETA here. It used to mean nurture them with love and care to ensure a proper growth. Okay, Kama, you're overcompensating now. You are very much overcompensating. Doing great, hope you're doing well. I'm doing good today. I'm feeling particularly lazy though, if people notice me being 11 minutes late. Yeah, moving the setup, I was lazy. When you have to carry an office chair across the hall along with every other thing with your normal setup, it's like especially with not much room to move the office chair, it's a fun challenge every day that I get to stream. You wanna kiss, Yacho? You gotta kiss. You also get a head pat. You're a good bean. Let them have experience by showing them what happens if they don't win. Pile of Audino bodies. We're not talking about the Audino murder that we did last time. I got a boopity. We're not talking about that. I like how we're just chilling here because... mainly because the game, and because spoiler warnings for the game. We're just chilling here for a bit for you. Because otherwise I would have just moved onto the game screen by now. Speaking of which, I need to get the game up to... I need to pull the save point up. One moment. Murder singular is wrong. What is plural murder, though? Is it just murder? When you said spoilers, they plugged your ears. No, we're not doing that yet. Not yet. Massacre? I guess so. English be English. Okay, the game is loaded up. So... there's only so much we can yap for on this screen. Until I start going on random tangents while playing the game. Okay, you are gonna get warned for the spoilers. We're gonna be moving on to the other screen in like a minute or so. I'm sorry, but spoiler warnings. For you, it's Massacre. For you, it's Massacre. For me, I don't want to call it genocide. It's not Audino genocide yet. It's just a fun time, how about that? Not for the ones getting murdered, but you know. Okay, we've been yapping for a good 15 minutes, I'd say. It's about 2 minutes into muted. You only killed like 1 or 2. No, we started to kill quite a lot of them after we went onto the beams. I think I racked up a bit more than 10. For you, it was a lot, though. Not to know more. I think I got more fishing spawns than shaking grass, though, at the start. I got a lot of fishing spots. We should stop. This conversation is getting worse. Is it? We're just telling the truth. We murdered a lot of Pokemon that day. Anyways, let's go onto this screen. There shouldn't be anything spoilery yet, besides the amount of money I have, but ignore that. I forgot to open the audio channel. There you go. We're still chilling. We're still chilling. No spoilers yet. Like, maybe if you squint, but ignore that. Imagine having a fishing rod that we need to finish the Elite Four for our fishing license, which is egregious for a Pokemon game. They never... Is that the only game that does that? Because usually you get the fishing rod change. Someone gets this out of context, it'll be bad. It's fine. Yeah, normally you would get at least the old rod to good rod to super rod progression, right? Throughout the game. Is this the only game that just says no? You have to finish the Elite Four for the super rod, you don't get the other... What? 3? 2? Did I say 2 different rods? Old rod, good. 2. I said 2. My brain is blank now. Anyways. Should a master fisher with some master bait, wink wink. God damn it, Kama. You has nuggets? Ooh. Again, your diet has not expanded one bit, but ooh, nuggets. Everyone likes the nuggies. Okay, Kama, I think it's time for you to do the avert your eyes and ears, because game time. Unfortunately, this is spoiler territory from here on out. You are appreciated though in chat. Are they blubber nuggets? What the hell are blubber nuggets? Time to change the channel? Yep. Time to change the channel. You have been warned. Because a lot of the social links I'm doing, I don't think you have access to currently. At least the ones I'm focusing on. So change the channel. I'm gonna wait a bit for Kama to change the channel. Oh, Very Odd Parents. Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen anything related to that. I feel old now. Thanks. Appreciate the lurkies. Don't spoil yourself. Avert eyes and ears. I think we're good now. To pull down the menu. Hey, that reminds me, Dima, weren't you streaming Persona 5? Did you end the stream or did it crash? Because I was lurking on it on my phone and I don't think I saw you go to your end screen. You ended it? Okay. Because from what I saw, it looked like it crashed. Junpei-san has already left school. He went to the hospital. Junpei, you are setting yourself up for heartbreak. How's the game's audio, by the way? It looks slightly higher than usual. It's probably fine. Lately, he seems to be emotionally distressed. I wonder why. It's gonna take, I guess, a bit to get the human emotions down. You'll learn eventually. Mayhaps if you get hit on enough boys at the school, you'll learn eventually. Let's see here, who do we have available? An interesting group of people. Over here. School council, baby. Art. Club, right? Yuko. The cult. Hayase. Or Coral. Coral, I feel like, is available quite often for the side story, so let's see here. I don't think Hayase is available often. We need to continue Hayase's story. Do I have your persona? I like how we traded one foodie for another, because one of them currently went into a cult group, and we're kind of avoiding them. We're not talking to them right now. Spend time with Hayase. Did you just say go hard on the meat? Did I read that right? Actually, you go on ahead. I'm not done working out yet, but I'll be right there. Fair enough. He's doing another lap around the place. Sorry I kept you waiting. You're really jogging there. Are you okay? Yeah, sorry. I guess I need to train more. Question. I know it's a betrayal to Tsurumitsu in terms of I'm with another foodie person, but is it a betrayal to the track person that I'm talking with Hayase because technically they're enemies, right? Am I betraying two people right now? Let's go in, I'm super thirsty. Get your water. That was great. I always say food tastes better with a buddy. Is this the burger joint? Do we ever get to see the inside of it? I don't think so. Maybe no. No, we have. We've seen it with Maiko, right? We've been in here with Maiko. It's funny they don't really show it with him though. I used to come here all the time with my teammates, but I'll come back here with you. You're the only one who says that anymore. Anyway, they wouldn't come now even if I invited them. This dude doesn't have many points up, does he? Those are both 1. I don't really get along with people who don't take the sport seriously. You think I do? We even started training at different times. Nothing's organized anymore. I used to love it there, you know? I spent all my time on the track, practicing and training. We all loved track and had so much fun together, but then... Never mind. It doesn't matter. We're too different, them and me. I'm going to reach heights they never will. I have to. Max is really passionate about his sport. Feel like we're getting closer. We are at, like, the cusp of a trauma dump. We're getting there. Sorry, that was a weird conversation. I think I'll do lunges the whole way home. You do that. God damn it. You keep at it too, no slowing down. Big W, we love trauma dump. I know it. It's a sign of a good friendship. They feel close to us if they trauma dump on us. That's how this game works, alright? That's how real life works. Hey, hiya, Yuki. By the way, how long have we been holding that Chidori girl? Good question. I lost count. About 4 days, apparently. I see. We'll see how long she lasts until she starts to cut herself again. Junpei. I'm not gonna mess with him today. He's going through it, huh? Why are you looking here? No. I was just thinking about asking you. Is that Chidori girl still in the hospital? Just hope he doesn't get in trouble. Oh, he's worrying about Junpei. He's like one of those aloof characters who worries about his friends. I like you. Yes, my phone is getting spammed with ads again. Let's see here. Who do we hang out with? A bunch of no one. I guess it was upstairs. Koro or Fuka? We gardened with Fuka last time. Did we leave vegetables up there? I don't remember if I ever harvested them. Hi, Fuka. How are the rooftop planters doing? Horribly. The quality of the produce might improve, yeah. Can I help you with your gardening again? I can feel Coral staring at me, but yeah, that'd be great. I have to think about it. I don't think I've planted anything on the rooftop planters yet. Oh, I did harvest them. Okay, I didn't forget. That sounds like an SP thing. A Marita drop, maybe? Looks like it can be harvested on 9/19. Okay. Do I want to... one moment. Because that one gives me vegetables. Or you wanna get brushed? I think brushing was just like Koro gives me an item in return, right? Things to think about. Nagus is upstairs. What would reading with you do? Kuta-san, I'm glad you're here. Are you available tonight? I've borrowed a book about Yakuza from the library. I was searching for combat-related material and the librarian suggested this. It seems to provide information on combat tactics as well as a proper mindset for battle. How does that improve my charm? Wait. Huh? I guess as a leader because I can guide my team better? That's a stretch. However, there are some elements I don't fully comprehend. But you may be able to help me understand them more. Would you be willing to try? Sure, I need the charm. Sure. You have my gratitude. Since the two of us will be reading from one book, please open it wide so we may both view its contents. Okay. Ah, here it is. In this scene, the main character says that ass better not crack under pressure. No. Oh, we're teaching her lingo. We're teaching her slang. Oh god. Usually people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right, Makoto-san? Obviously. Good, that is a relief. If that's the case, then this must be referring to a different ass. Sure. Currently, this is the only section that I am unclear on. But I suspect that if I continue reading, I will encounter even more confusing phrases. If you don't mind, could I ask you to read it with me until the end? Sure. Thank you very much, Makoto-san. We are her slang translator. With your help, I've been able to update my records with new information. Congrats, you have a pretty smile, by the way. Apparently this book has a sequel. How many? If it is possible, I would like to read it with you again sometime. Okay. Feeling my charm has increased after reading about the main character's righteous spirit. Again, I don't understand why charm. Why are you saying Miku condoms? What is the context to this, Dima? Oh my god, that 1 point in charm. I need all of them. Miku? Condoms? What about it? It's gone rather late. We should head back to our rooms, or should I say our turfs. No, don't use the lingo in real life. Don't do that.
Attention, please.
Ooh, English. Like proper English. Let's look at some English idioms. When someone has a big mouth, it means they're a loudmouth or a boastful person. Yes. There's also a phrase, spill the beans. What exactly does this idiom mean? Junpei, why don't you answer?
Eh?
Huh? Me? Hey, Makoto, do you know what it means to spill the beans? To reveal a secret.
Yes!
Oh, such a sassy yes! Yes, that's correct. There are many theories about why the word beans is used. One particularly famous theory says that beans were used to vote in ancient Greece. At that time, they put white beans for yes and black beans for no into the ballot box. And if you spilled the beans before voting, it revealed their color and your once secret vote. Oh, that reminds me, last time, my darling. Okay, so she's one of those teachers that go on tangents. Yeah, thanks, Makoto. You're welcome. Yuki-kun gave him the answer just now. He must be really smart. Surely. It became slightly more popular.
Yo, Chidorin.
Yo, Chidorita. He's giving her nicknames.
やめてよ、それ。
Don't call me that.
そうとんがんなって。
Come on, lighten up.
ほらこれスケッチブック。そろそろ使い切んじゃないかと思ってさ。
Here, I brought you a new sketchbook. I thought your old one might be getting full.
そんなこと、順平に頼んだ覚えない。
I don't remember asking you to do that, Junpei.
やっとまた順平って言ったな。もう呼んでくれないかと思ったぜ。
You finally called me by my name. I wasn't sure if you'd ever say it again. Why are you two in the room? Let the two be friends. Huh.
どうだ
Any luck?
なんとか話し始めた。
She finally started talking,
ただ今のところ取り調べにはなってないがな。
but she hasn't said anything useful so far.
それだけでも前進だろう。俺たちには口も聞かなかったんだ。
Well, it's a start. More of a response than we got from her.
ところでお前、なんで来た
So, why are you here? You okay?
千鳥、どうした？
Chidori, what's wrong?
この感じ、何かいるぞ。
What is that? There's something right there.
敵か。
An enemy.
違う。どけ。
Wrong. Move.
千鳥。
Chidori.
心配ね。ペルソナが暴れただけだ。
Relax. Her persona just went berserk. It happens. Ah. Yeah, that's what Shigo is talking about with their personas going, okay. Is that the medicine they've been giving Aragaki? If so, how did Aragaki That implies he was an experiment then.
ペルソナが暴れた。
It happens.
ちゃんと見てろってか。ペルソナが一瞬こいつ自身の首絞めてたろ。
Weren't you guys watching? You could see her persona strangling her for a second.
こいつらは俺らとは違う。ペルソナを飼いならせねえんだ。
They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas.
だから制御剤がいる。自分のペルソナに寝首をかかれないためにな。
That's why they need to take suppressants, to keep their personas from killing them.
制御剤？
Suppressants?
お前、ストレガって連中のこと何か知ってるのか？
Oh, wait, do you know something about Strega?
レールを外れて初めて見えたもんもあるさ。
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow.
俺の持ってる薬を医者に渡しておく。あとは任せる。
I'll give the dog the meds I have. The rest is up to you. Oh, that's why he was asking how many days she's been in here. I'm guessing she needs to take them every few days then.
待て、シンジ。
Shinji, wait.
おい。
Hey.
俊平
Junpei.
よかった。マジ死んじゃうかと思ったぜ。
Thank God. I thought you were gonna die.
何それ、なんでそんな顔してるの？
What do you mean? Why do you look so scared?
死ぬなんて怖くないの？
Death is nothing to be afraid of.
怖くないって。おい。
What are you talking about?
死なんて明日目が覚めないってだけ。ただそれだけじゃないの。
Dying just means you won't wake up tomorrow. That's all. That's one way to look at it.
何言ってんだよ。つか、マジで言ってる？それ。
What the hell are you saying? You don't really mean that, do you?
俊平？
Junpei?
俺は嫌だよ。千鳥が死ぬなんて俺は嫌だ。
I don't want that. You hear me, Chidori? I don't want you to die.
俊平？
Junpei.
怖くなきゃいいとか、そんなことじゃねえだろ。
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. That's not the point.
千鳥が死んだら俺嫌なんだよ。
I don't want to have to live in a world without you. Ooh, that's basically a proposal. Junpei, my man. It's working. It's working, chat.
俊平って変。
You're so weird, Junpei. It's working.
サク。変はどっちだよ。
Look who's talking.
おい待て。シンジ。
It's very obvious that's not going to end well, but for now there is slight hope. It's going to be crushed instantly, probably, but there's slight hope. Especially once the other members of Strega find out. They're not going to let this slide. Hey, wait, Shinji.
どういうことだ。説明しろ。
What the hell's going on?
あんな薬。なぜお前が持ってる？
Why did you have those suppressants? Yeah, it makes them look like a member, doesn't it?
聞いたことだけはある。
I've heard about what they do.
ペルソナの制御がうまくいかない場合、無理やり抑え込む薬があるとな。
They're taken to rein in the persona when the user can't control it. Why is that highlighted?
だがあれの副作用は。
But the side effects.
お前も使ってるのか？
You're not taking them, are you?
どうなんだ？
Answer me.
てめえに話す義理じゃね
I don't have to tell you shit.
貴様はいつもそうだ。
Why are you always like this?
え。てめえの言い分なんざ分かってんだよ。
Save it. I've heard it all before.
力があんのに使おうとしねえ。そういう半端なのが気に食わねえんだろ。
You think I'm wasting my power? You can't stand the sight of someone so half-assed, right?
聞き飽きたぜ、この正論バカが。
I'm sick of your damn preaching. Ooh. Shit.
全然分かってね
You don't understand at all.
お前は知ってるはずだな。
You should already know.
10年前、孤児院が火事で焼け落ちた時、俺は妹を救えなかった。
10 years ago, when the orphanage burned down, I couldn't save my sister.
あの時の俺には飛び込むどころか、止める大人の腕を振り切る力さえなかった。
Back then, I wasn't strong enough to get past the adults holding me back to even try.
だから俺は力にこだわってきた。お前だって同じだったはずだ。
That's why I try so hard. I thought you felt the same way.
俺たちだけでも生きていけるように、一緒に強くなろうって。
We promised each other to become strong enough to do what we think is right.
なのになぜだ。
So why?
なぜ俺に黙って薬なんかで力を抑えた。
How do you start taking those drugs without telling me?
俺は戦いに戻ったんだ。もうペルソナを抑え込む必要もねえ。
I'm back in the fight now. I have no reason to suppress my persona anymore.
文句ねえだろうが。
So just let it go.
くそ。
Damn it.
副作用は
And the side effects?
出てるのか。
今の俺にはやるべきことがある。
There's something I need to take care of.
こいつはけじめだ。俺にしか務まらね
It's something only I can't do. I gotta take responsibility.
やるべきこと。
What do you mean?
え。いいか、いつまでも俺につきまとってんじゃね
Listen, quit worrying about me.
え。てめえはてめえで信じた道を生きやがれ。
Just do what you think is right. Got that?
シンジ。
Shinji. I'm invested. I like Aragaki. I'm invested. That's probably not a good sign. Hello, how are you doing?
お疲れ様であります。
Junpei-san went to the hospital again. I figured. He seemed quite eager to get there. Has the questioning been going smoothly? He's making progress.
私には疑問です。
Do I detect an underlying meaning? Is there something between her and Junpei-san that I'm not aware of? In any case, I have difficulty grasping those kind of subtleties. You're getting there, I guess. You're getting there. Don't stare at me like that. Emergency. You're fine. Burnt out? Nope. Practice. Ooh. Oh god, more requests. What do you have now? Here. Probably gonna get going to the track team again? Yeah. Okay, let's check on Elizabeth first. And this old man. There are so many strange people out there, like that young man I saw the other day. I just noticed that there seemed to be a gap in the stream of people walking. I wondered why, so I took a gander, and then I understood why nobody was walking there. It was this kid with no shirt on and long gray hair. He had this weird aura to him. I ask you, what is this world coming to? You saw hippie Jesus, that's what you saw. Hello.
素晴らしい。
Are you giving me another pine resin mission, or that you are? Bring you a fruit knife. There's a lot more. Okay, this is Tower Progress, Fusion, Fusion. These two are higher level than me, so that's Tower Progress. Sumptuous Coin. Fourth block, Tower Progress.
お待ちしております。
I'd imagine that I can find this in the tower.
情報をお待ちしております。
I have done
素
this.
晴らしい。
Bring you a fruit
そう
knife.
そう。
There exists many types of blades, each with their own uses. Among these variations, I would like to study the one known as the fruit knife. The fact that it has fruit in the name must mean it possesses some kind of special ability that only works on fruit. It is certainly a tool of great interest. Please bring me one immediately.
吉報をお待ちしております。
Why the deadline, though? Excuse me? A bus stop sign? Okay, just to double check, what did this give me again? A toy bow.
ペルソナでの戦いは慣れてきましたか？
I swear if this bus stop sign is better than the axe that I mutated for Aragaki, that'd be stupid. Should there be someone close to you well versed in the culinary arts? I suggest you ask them first. Culinary arts? I mean, Fuka's learning how to cook. Is that close enough? I guess we'll find out. No, we're good.
それで
Okay, we are going to the track man. Hello. What rank are you again? 8. You up for some running, Yuki? We're on rank 9 at this point, and I don't think your injury is getting any better. Well, I can't push myself too hard, but at the very least I gotta be there to support you. I'm going fast. Everybody gather around.
みんなも知っての通り、宮本の膝は本調子ではない。
You've probably all heard already, but Miyamoto's knee is in bad shape.
宮本が無理をしている素振りを感じたら、みんなからも歯止めをかけてやってくれ。
If you see him having a hard time, I want you to stop him immediately.
じゃあ、今日は解散。
And that's it for today.
なんか食って帰ろうぜ。
Let's get a bite before we head home. I left school with Miyamoto.
悪いな。また肩借りちまって。自分で誘っといてよ。
I'm sorry I needed your shoulder again. And I was the one who suggested we go eat.
俺、図体ばっかでかいから。結構しんどかったろ。
I'm sure you love lugging all this dead weight around, huh? I don't mind. No, not exactly. It's fine, I'm tough as hell. Okay, not this one. It's fine, I'm tough as hell.
ああ、そうだよな。
Yeah, maybe,
け
but
どよ。根性だけじゃどうにもならねえことも。
I don't know if that was the answer, but it was a good answer. I've realized that being tough isn't always the answer.
姉貴ん家に遊びに行った時、たまに甥っ子を風呂に入れてやるんだ。
Sometimes when I go to my sister's to play with my nephew, I help him into the tub.
5歳児っつっても結構重いのな。あれを毎日は正直しんどいぜ。
Even though he's only 5, he's still pretty heavy. It must be hard having to do that every day.
俺も歩けなくなっちまったら、風呂とか学校行ったりとか。
If I can't walk, then I won't be able to go to school or bathe myself.
一人でトイレも行けないから、お袋とかに世話かけんのかなって。
I want to be able to go to the bathroom on my own, and I don't want to do that to my mom.
お前に肩借りてここまで歩きながらなんか考えちまってよ。
This all hit me on our walk over here with you helping me the entire way.
あのさ、俺に付き合うの面倒だったら言ってくれよな。
Hey, let me know if I become a burden on you, will ya?
俺、お前には腹割って話すよ。だからお前も俺に隠し事はしないでくれな。
I'm not gonna hide anything from you, though I hope you feel like you don't have to either. Miyamoto really cares about me a lot. I feel like we're becoming closer. He's our bro. It's usually the chariot that's the bro, isn't it?
部のみんなにもいろいろ気を使わせちまって。
I feel guilty for making the whole team worry.
まずは選考会で勝たないとな。あいつらのためにも。
But first I have to win at the regionals no matter what. For their sake too. Yamata and I finished eating and walked home together. The wholesome friendship. Hmm.
もしもし、こちらエリザベスでございます。
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. Yes?
タルタロスの奥から何かが聞こえてまいります。
I'm calling in regard to the recent change in Tartarus.
閉ざされていたさらに奥へと続く道が開かれたようでございます。
It seems that the path had been blocked off is now open.
念のためお知らせいたしました。
I thought it prudent to inform you.
では、より一層のご活躍をお祈り申し上げます。
Well then, I wish you a safe journey. I think from this point on, I'm just gonna be going through the new open block. Then after I'm finished with that, go back to the one previous block and continue from there. So we're not gonna be seeing the pink one anymore, because we do Twilight Fragment grinding in the first block. We have absolutely no reason to go to the second block. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Hopefully not anytime soon. I want to do some daily life, thank you.
Himika.
Welcome back. You may be permitted to watch over that girl for the time being. Now's not the time to bombard her with questions. Besides, we still have 3 shadows to contend with. We should be able to accomplish that within the next few months, unless the situation changes. Don't let your guard down until the very end. Fair enough.
提言であります。
Karmara-san would like to communicate something to you. He's tired of eating the same food day after day. I recommend you change Karmara's menu. I'll think about it.
感謝であります。
Karmara-san seems happy to hear that. Thank you. There's only so much I can do, Kara. I'm pretty sure the others also control your diet.
Yeah.
We probably won't be going to the hospital again, huh? It seems like that Chidori person wasn't all that compatible with us. Except for one person. Junpei. Hello. Why isn't anyone going to the hospital today? Did they finish questioning her already? Chidori, right? No, that's not it. Arigaki's depressed in Akihiko's expression. She's thinking. Okay. And you want planters. That meal. Fuka. Where is Fuka? I'd imagine the fruit knife is with her. Oh, hi, Junpei. Hey, let's say, hypothetically, someone tells me they want to die, so I tell this person I don't want them to die. What do you think? Is it weird to say that? It's not weird to me. Oh, good to hear. Thanks. He's still thinking about her. She's the only one in your head, isn't she? This man? Nope. This man's head empty. No thoughts in here, besides one girl. And that's Chidori. Hi, Fuka. Yes? Can I help you? What are you doing? Actually, I brought more books from my home. It doesn't seem like Fuka will gain any more new skills even if we read together. But academics. No. Okay, so we can't tell if we can get the fruit knife currently. So no new skills. We could do planters. Or are you... Why do you have an exclamation mark? Are you the one? Arigaki's the one. Huh? You want a fruit knife? What for? You're gonna use it for cooking. Hold on. He's a cook? He knows how to cook? Fruit knife. There you go. It's kind of old, but that's a great grip. You can have it. I like you even more. You know how to cook. Okay. I didn't know that. I got your knife, Elizabeth. Hi.
ごきげんよう。私からの成果のご報告を。
It seems you completed a request. One moment. While I check. What a sharp, shining blade. This must be the fruit knife I asked for. It seems as tough... Wait. It seems as though it's been in use for a long time, but it's almost as sharp as the day it was made. I bet it has been used to cut a wide variety of things, not just fruit.
お見事でございます。
It's an all-purpose cooking tool. There's something written on the handle. Graduation gift orphanage. Oh, Aragaki, you didn't have to do that. How's this graduation thing from the orphanage? You didn't have to give us that.
それでは
This item appears to be quite dear to someone, so be sure to take it back with you. Okay, thank you. You usually take the items I give you. Please take this as your reward. Bring me oil. Excuse me? This time I'd like you to fetch me some oil. Since there is a vast selection of this item, it would be undoubtedly be extremely difficult to collect every single variation. Therefore, I only ask you to bring me the oil frequently used by one of your acquaintances.
吉報をお待ちしております。
Rocket punch. Are you talking about Igus's joint oils? Is that what you're
無
talking
理強い
about?
いたしませんが、ご意
One moment.
それで
I'm gonna take care of these deadline ones immediately. I'm not doing the pine resin again. Because I know for a fact that symbol means mission now. You have any spare joint oil?
はい
Is there something I can assist you with? Yes. I see you are looking for oil. That is something I do regularly use. I have a large stock of silicone oil. It works well with precision components. If you like, you may have some for free, Makoto-san. What a steal, as they say. Thanks, I think.
No.
Hey, can anyone use the rooftop planter? Yes. Let's see. We've had this conversation before. I'm trying to give your knife back. How should I do it with you? I guess that's fine. But if you want to do it with me, I'm gonna make sure you do it properly. Something about that line. Chat, take that out of context. Take this one out of context. Don't think you're done once you've planted the seeds. Take that out of context. This is perfect. If you get impatient, then don't bother. Thank you for those 3 lines in succession.
じゃあやってみっか。
I'm gonna head up. What about you? I'm trying to give your knife back, man. I guess I'll do it when you don't have a smiley face over your head. I got you some silicone oil.
素晴らしい。
Huh, is that the oil I requested?
もう
Silicone oil for precision components. Right, this seems to be the real deal. I wonder what its intended use is. Should I apply it? Soak it in? Or perhaps drink it. No, don't do that.
感謝いたします。
Well, in any case, this completes my request. As for the oil, you can take it back with you. Please take this as your reward. Okay, is that it for now? Yes, I hate staring at this.
それで
Like, I knew who it was. I just didn't check in with her. I know exactly who it was. Okay, how good are these? I say. A weapon that fires iron fists. Like something out of a robot anime. Okay, we're no longer fingered guns. We're just firing the whole entire hand. Sure. What about... Aragaki. Okay, thank God my thing is better. It says front of school. It should probably be returned someday. Elizabeth, did you just yoink a bus stop sign off the street and think that was a good weapon? I mean, it does a lot of damage, so... Okay, we can go back here. Technically hanging out with Fuga is better because of stats, but... What computer stuff do I have? Learning skills for increasing the yield of your vegetable grind. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Helping you attain a beautiful body via watching videos. I guess I do need charm? I think both of these are. Pick a blind master. Oh, we're doing that one. Pick a blind master. It seems to be a game where you talk to 108 different characters. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. Let's get you hooked up with someone too. I guess it's a love simulation game. We're doing this as mental training for Fuka. I should try to pick answers that will make the other character happy. I ended up forming a relationship with an aging 15-year-old dog. I feel like I can effectively convey my charm to just about anyone now. Huh? Yay? It's gone late, I should head back to my room. He's like, befriends a dog. I can master any relationship. That's all I need. Morning, Yuki-kun. Though there's something bothering me lately. Why did Aragaki-senpai suddenly decide to come back? I'm not sure. Well, he looks scary, but he doesn't seem like the type who'd rejoin just because he likes to fight. He's like the giant bear. He's scary looking, but he's very cuddly. Oh god. Hello, class. Bye, lack of... What language are you talking right now? Are you ready? Then let's begin. Today we'll discuss the magic of the Renaissance era. The Renaissance was a time when the arts and the sciences enjoyed a strong resurgence in Europe. Of course, this had a profound influence on magic. Although it may be more accurate to say the two studies helped improve one another. As to why the Renaissance helped to further magic, practitioners had finally nailed down a way to escape the rule of the church. By studying the teachings of previously inaccessible sects, knowledge of magic flourished, possibly like never before. The Renaissance also brought about the revival of ancient Greek and Roman literature. Magical texts such as the Hermetica received all new translations and increased study. philosophy, natural history, alchemy, astrology. This book is filled with a wide range of subjects. Some even consider it the Bible of magic. Just as science and astronomy have made strides in the modern day, so too has the art of magic. You can see this in the emergence of one of the great magicians of all history. Yeah. One who put the knowledge of the Renaissance into application. Hi Raya, how you doing? John Dee was a professor who advised the Queen of England, but with the magical knowledge he uncovered, he was able to communicate with angels. Of course, there was also Hohenheim, a doctor who traveled across Europe. He became known as all these names. Paracelsus, a renowned physician and alchemist. Granted, the magician's life wasn't an easy one back then. Both men dealt with great amounts of persecution in their lives. Are you still listening? Even your astral selves need to pay attention. Here's a test to see if you're paying attention. Get it wrong and your house will become permanently haunted. Whatever that phrase is. Who to pick this time? I choose Lee, Yuki. Yes. Which book helped further the art of magic during the Renaissance? This is Egyptian. I don't remember which mythology this is, but...
Okay.
Correct. Enjoy sleeping in your peaceful home tonight. During the Renaissance, magic had a surprisingly strong influence on the church-ruled society. Several magicians were even involved in the core part of the Renaissance, the religious revolution. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Either that or they're asleep. And I'm just bopping. I guess it's not here. We can max out Track. We can max out Miyamoto. I wonder what Chidori's doing right now. I wish I can see her more often. Oh, you get ahead, Pat Junpei. You're in love. I heard a rumor that you went to Kirito-san's vacation home. Not only that, but Takaba, Yamagishi, and Aigis were there too. And the best part of the rumor is that they were all wearing bathing suits. Is that all true? It sure is. No, wait, are you serious? Wait, don't say anymore, I can't take it. Why? Why are you so damn lucky? I'm not a hormonal teen like you? Oh god, that's a lot of messages. Hello. Regarding that matter, have you delivered the form to Aragaki? If you haven't, then you should be able to find them in the back alley of Port Island. Thank you for the reminder. I realize I need to, but Fuka's available again. Why do you gotta do this to me, Mitsuru? I would want to help you, but if you'd like to go home together, I'll be waiting in the second floor hallway. I'd love to chat with you on the way back. There's too many people to hang out with today. Oh, Neil. Oh, Miyamoto's not even up. There's too many things to do. I guess we should do this first. Hello. The Nutjob trio is down to 2. The Gothic Lolita chick? Yeah, disappeared without a word. Even though there's just 2 of them now, they're still nuts. Especially that long-haired freak. Guy pisses me the hell off. Hello.
Boy.
You again. What do you want? I found Aragaki. Should I give Aragaki the re-enrollment form Mitsuru entrusted me with? I don't think he's gonna be available on a day that's convenient either way. So... Yeah, let's do it now.
ああ
You got a bone to pick or something? No.
で、何の用
So what do you want?
だなんだいきなり
What's this supposed to be?
なんでお前がこれを
Why do you have this?
なるほど霧状の差し金か
Now I get it. Kirja put you up to this. You picked up on that fast?
何度もしつこかったんでな見覚えあんのに思わず受け取っちまった
She's tried this a few times already. I knew this envelope looked familiar.
お前もお前だいいように使われてんじゃねえよ
Think for yourself for once. Don't just go along with what everyone asks. I'm worried about you too.
余計なお世話だどいつもこいつも
Mind your own damn business. Why are you all like this?
そんな物好きだからリーダーなんてやってんだろうがな
But I guess you can't. Explains why you've been accepted as leader.
用は済んだんだろとっとと帰れ
We done? Then get out of here. Nice talk.
おい
Hey. Yeah.
手間かけさせたな
Thanks for going through all that trouble.
まあなんだ今度飯ぐらいおごってやる
Maybe I'll treat you to a meal sometime. Oh, that'd be nice.
なんか文句あんのか
Hi, Fire Panda. Thank you for the raid. How'd your stream go? There is my mouse. Bush did. Hello, Comet. Fire Panda. Boop. There you go. Bad you hate scary game? You're playing Yap Yap. What is Yap Yap? Were you playing something before that? I don't know if Yap Yap is a scary game. You play Sonatica, ah. Oh, yeah, that is scary for a lot of people, the deep sea and all the leviathans. Did you enjoy Sonatica though, aside from the scariness? Then Yap Yap and they're both scary. The noises, the ambient noises. Their sound design's really good though. But yeah, I couldn't see how that can be scary. You get ahead, Pepper and Panda. You're brave. We're in my stream. Comet? I mean, you brought Comet here, question mark? Unless they're just here. Were they in your... No, they don't have the Raider tag. No, they're just here. If they were, they said absolutely nothing. They don't have the Raider tag, they're just here. But you get ahead, Pathfinder Panda. You're brave for playing those. You did well. Yeah, hopefully your stream went well. You get to resty now. No, you just saw the date and want to make a joke. Oh yeah, it is 9/11. Everyone in your stream was silent. Well, you have the lurkers, and we appreciate lurkers on Twitch. Even if Twitch doesn't appreciate them, cough cough. Count your lurkers as viewers, Twitch. They're the backbone of the community, Twitch. Anyways. Anyways, welcome back. We appreciate the raid. We appreciate people who at least say hi. True. You got a problem with that, Aragaki? No, we don't. You not heading back yet?
さあな。いいからくだらねえ詮索すんな。
Who cares? Quit asking stupid questions. We're just curious, Argaki.
心配しなくても夜までには帰る。
It doesn't matter. I'll be back by tonight. Mm-hmm.
俺はそのために戻ったんだからよ。
That's why I rejoined in the first place. You remember when the mobile Twitch app was an ass? What a time. I remember when Twitch didn't make your... So, I noticed this recent... It's not really recent. It's been like a month or so, but I remember back when Twitch didn't make your stream, like, not as a streamer, but watching another person's stream. I remember when it didn't lag when you're watching more than one at a time. Because I like supporting my friends and people that I follow. So I have multiple streams up, right? The one that I'm not focused on either pauses completely or it lags. I remember back when it didn't do that. Heh. Go. Yes, Seb? They willingly clicked on the link, so I sent... They willingly clicked on the link I sent and sat in chat for 1.5 hours and said absolutely nothing. Eh. Pain. Still appreciate the lurkers, but it is a bit awkward when chat's silent. You get used to it after a point. Like, yes, it's very awkward. We do appreciate when people are talking in chat. That's always the case for streamers, but you get used to it over time. There's always gonna be more lurkers than active chatters. Hi. Hi, Seb. We are watching, silently, staring directly right into your soul. We can have a staring contest, too. My character technically doesn't need to blink. I will win. I decide to go back to the dorm without Aragaki. We don't need the courage, but sure. You can't physically stay quiet in chat, that is fair. Some of y'all in chat are yappers, and that is perfectly fun and fine. That's wonderful. I tend to be more so a lurker when I'm the one in chat because, number one, I don't have audio half the time I'm lurking. So I can't really have a conversation with the streamer either way. When I do have time, though, I try to actively chat, but most of the time I don't have audio. If you ever see me lurking randomly, it means I can't hear you. You got ads on you. Oh, hey, welcome back. I can't control the ads. Twitch forces me to have ads at those times. I can delay them for only so long, though. Hello. Are you back? Oh, wonderful. That counts as 2 different VODs. I think we're back. Oh, there goes my momentum. The VOD time! Okay, so my timer in OBS is continuing. The VODs on Twitch are separated. Let's see it. I think I'm back? Hopefully. I think my chat got bombed. That's a horrible joke for this date that I'm on, but... Where did my chat go? Chat's gone. Chat has disappeared. Twitch, give my chat back. I guess it's not Twitch. Router, give my chat back. We're unstable. OBS, stop dying. Are we back? That was fun. I think that's the first time the router had a full reset on stream. I think it's had issues before. OBS had a lot of issues before, but I think that's the first time the router imploded. It might be the second. Might be the second. It imploded once at the very end of a stream. Right, we're back, hopefully. Everything stable? Everyone good? I'm gonna have to stitch the VODs together again. That's always fun. Hey, welcome back, if you're here. If you're not and got lost in the void, hopefully you find your way back here sometime. When did it get cut off? What's the last thing people heard? Because Coco Bro came over and knocked on my door to tell me the router died. I don't know when it got cut off. We back? We back. Whoa. When did it get cut off? We're back. Hopefully it's stable. Sometimes the router does seizures back to back, so we'll see. For some reason, Cass has separate VOD, in OBS it doesn't, so that's fun. Okay, don't do that, OBS. Don't do that. Chat won't update. Yeah, I see that. Okay, for anyone who just got a disconnection blip, the router decided to make a second network again, and it's not supposed to do that. So sometimes, in terms of my router here, in terms of our router, sometimes when it has a heart attack, it makes a child network. It makes a network version 2. That's not secure and shouldn't exist. That's where we got sent for a second. Let me just check. Yeah, that network's gone. Okay. We should be good. Let me see if your cat ears... Yeah, I'll activate the cat ears again because those got activated around the time we got blipped. Let me refresh my chat on the screen first, because that's not working for some reason. Oh, is it working now? There we go. There we go. Is that thing now? Yeah. Okay, we are back. Which one was the cat ears? I'll put these on for you. I'll put these on for the next 10 minutes because that's the time that it's cycled on. Does that count as a third VOD? Hopefully not. Goddamn it does. I'm gonna have to do some cleanup with my VODs. Goddamn it, router. Why do you do this to me? Okay. I'll deal with that later. Hopefully we're back. The people in chat that got yeeted to the void, I am sorry. We lost a few on the way here. I don't know where they went. I think a few of my lurkers got yeeted. And yeah. Oh. Welcome back. We should be stable, hopefully, unless it dies again. Just rent a DVD. It's a foreign film about a hard-boiled detective. I have a little free time right now, so... Courage. We don't need that. No. It's okay, you have me. I do have you, Raya. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the head pats, too. Okay, you carry. I got enthusiastic about cooking for myself for once, but I bought way too many ingredients. I am gonna have a lot of leftovers on my hands. Yuki-kun, will you help me out? Sure, I'll help.
ありがとう。
Awesome. Let's go make something tasty. Can you cook is the question.
今日はチキンソテーを作るつもりで材料を買ったんだけど、
I picked up the ingredients to make chicken sauté today, but I'm being watered. Thank you for the
自
water.
炊するときってついいろいろ多めに準備しちゃうんだよね。
I might have bought too much. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
食べきるのが大変で、あなたって結構食べれる方？
I always end up having leftovers. What about you, Yuki-kun? Would you say you're a big eater? I eat like a bird. I eat like a pig. Depends on the taste. It does depend on the taste.
作る前にそれ言います？
Come on, you're worried before I even make it. No, we weren't talking about your cooking, Yukari.
そりゃ美味しいに越したことないけど、ハードルめちゃくちゃ上がるじゃん。
I'm sure it helps if it tastes good, but don't set your expectations too high.
とりあえず先に謝っといてもいい？
Let me just apologize in advance.
まあとにかく栄養はつくと思うからそこは安心して。
Well, either way, it'll be packed full of nutrients, but don't worry about that.
私たち体が資本なとこあるじゃん。
What?
だから食生活も見直そうかなって。
Yukari, please tell me you're not one of those people in Persona that cook everything by combining all the ingredients together because they're good for your body. Don't do that, please. They say your health is the most valuable asset, you know? I figured we should think about what we're putting into our bodies.
あとはついでに痩せられたら一石二鳥だけど、それはとりあえず置いとく。
And if I could lose some weight while we're at it, I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, let's put that aside for now.
じゃあサラダ作りから始めようかな。
Anyway,
トマトを切ってくれる？
why don't we start with veggies? Yuki-kun, can you cut the tomatoes for me? I made chicken sauté with Yukari. Yukari, are you okay?
安いしダイエットにもいいって聞いたから胸肉を使ってみたんだけど、
I chose breast meat because it was cheap and I heard it was good for a diet, but
ちょっといやだいぶパサパサしてたね。しかもすっごい硬かったし。
it's kinda dry. Okay, very dry. I can barely chew through it. I don't think we hydrated it enough.
はあ、ちょっとショック。いつもこんな失敗しないのに。
Man, that was unexpected. I don't usually mess up this kind of thing. Okay, so Yukari does know how to cook. Somewhat.
本当だからね。その顔信じてないでしょ。
Hey, you're doubting me, aren't you? I'm serious. Chicken sauté.
次は絶対リベンジするから。また時間あるとき付き合ってよ。
I'll make up for it next time, so let's cook together again when you have the chance.
次は美味しいって言わせるから。
It'll be so delicious you can't help saying yum. I look forward to it. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. Yes?
またしてもタルタロスに迷い人がいらっしゃいますのでご連絡差し上げました。
Elizabeth, we barely started this cycle. People already wandered in. I'm calling you to inform that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. They can last a month, surely.
今回は一人のようです。お早めの捜索をお願いいたします。
One this time. They can last a month, it's fine.
特にこの度の迷い人はあなたのお知り合いの方かと。
This time in particular, I believe this human is an acquaintance of yours. Hold up. Can socialings go into Tartarus? What happens if I fail to save them?
それでは失礼いたします。
Goodbye now. But yeah, one of your friends went to Tartarus anyways. Not my problem. Seems that someone I know is lost in Tartarus. If I don't save them, the consequences could be irreversible. Thanks, game. That's ominous. Alright, our next chapter goes over the problems of the Kamakura shogunate. The Kamakura's period cool and all, but it doesn't beat the Sengoku era. Have we covered enough of this yet? I can skip to Sengoku now, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. We're taking a deep dive into the era, starting from the beginning. As I'm sure you all know, it's generally agreed upon that the major factor in the Sengoku era's formation was the Onin War in 1467. After that, the next big one was the coup of Mao in 1493. Let's look a bit closer at the Onin War first, though. In 1467, I'm feeling sleepy. Stay awake, we need the academic points. No, it's already time, I can't believe that went by so fast. We've only made it to 1467, but there's still so much to cover. I guess there's no other choice. Next time we'll jump ahead to 1468. The green is back. I'm waiting, I'm holding. Are we back? Perhaps we're back. That's a good question. I think we're back. I see on my phone that we're back. Pain. Okay, today is a painful day. I know I started today with scuff. I wasn't expecting this much scuff when I signed up to stream today. Okay, now we have lost everyone because that blip went on longer than expected. Everyone's lost in the void. They have scattered. So for those who are here, we're probably going to continue into the next scene or so because we're currently in a cutscene that I cannot save at beforehand and I can't exactly skip because it is connected to lore. Which is why I'm here. Like, the game put me in a very unfortunate space. Normally, if the router kept doing that, I would have just ended for today, right? That's the logical thing to do. We kind of got cut off on a cutscene that's important to the story, so I've just been waiting here. Because I can't save right now. And if I continue on, that wouldn't be in the VOD. And I can't go back. I technically could, but then I'd just be redoing everything that got shown in the middle VOD, I guess. Why is VTube Studio having trouble with my face right now? Hello, camera, hello. So we're gonna finish up the cutscene that's here and probably wrap it up there because I don't trust my router to stay alive for longer than 15 minutes, according to the other VOD. So if you're here, hi, you've been yeeted to space twice. I don't know how you're still here, but hello. If you got lost in the void, I hope you find your way back here eventually. I'm gonna continue before it dies again. I think the last thing that people saw in the previous VOD was the classroom. I went back to check the other two VODs and where they ended. The only thing that got cut off so far is me talking to Aragaki. Which is funny, because he told me to bother someone else. You got ads, but you're here. Hello, welcome back, Raya. The funny thing, the part that got cut between the two VODs so far is me talking to Aragaki. He told me to bother someone else if I have free time. I was responding to him in a fangirl type of way, but that got cut from the VOD because the router decided to die at that point, so no one got to hear my spiel towards Aragaki. I was just fangirling by myself, which I find very funny, but no one heard it, so I'm kind of sad. I don't think anything got cut from the previous VOD to now, though, because that was... I think the last thing that got shown was either one of these two lines. And we just got sent to the hospital scene right after, so we shouldn't have anything missing. You just have my Aragaki fangirling gone into the void. That's all. I don't remember exactly what I said either, so you don't get to hear it. I'm just gonna finish up this scene and probably end it there for now because it is being unstable as my mental state, and I don't need it to go out again while we're doing a cutscene because I cannot save right now. We need to finish the scene before we can save. None of this is gonna be here today.
けど召喚機とかはやっぱり返せねえってさ。
But they said we still can't give you back your evoker.
別に期待はしてないけど、だからここで監視してるんだろうし。
I wasn't expecting them to. That's why I'm in here in the first place.
ああ、この前の怪我大丈夫か？
Yeah, how's that cut doing?
で、そうか。すぐ治っちゃうんだったな。
Huh, right. Probably healed already, huh?
そういや、千鳥。今日は絵とか描いてねえの？
So, you're not drawing today?
別にいいでしょ。
Doesn't matter.
ああ、そりゃもちろんいいけどさ。
Well, not really.
あれ、この花しおれちまってんな。外まだ暑いしな。
Your flowers wilted. The heat must have got to them.
ああ、そうだ。新しい花なんか買ってくっからさ。
Oh, I know. Why don't I go buy you some fresh ones?
千鳥、なんか好きな花とか。
What's your favorite kind of...
ってどうした？
Hey, what's wrong? Oh.
え？花が。
Huh. The flowers.
それ切り花だよな。すっげえ。何？どうなってんの？
Those are cut flowers, right? Well, how do you do that?
私の少し分けただけ。
I gave them a little bit of my energy.
治癒の力ってこんなことまでできんだ。すっげえ。マジック見て。
I didn't know your healing powers could do stuff like that. It's like a miracle or something. Game, you're setting up for a scene where possibly Junpei gets fatally injured, and in response to that, Chidori gives all of her energy to him to heal him. You're setting up for that scene right now, and I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. We don't have to do a life sacrifice in order to save the one person she cares about. We don't need to do that scene here. Hi, Matt Shadow. Welcome to the chat. I've been suffering tonight. The internet went out twice so far, so this playthrough has been... No. today's VOD has been cut up into 3. We have lost a few chatters on the way. But hello. We're trying to wrap up the scene before it goes out again.
別にすごくない。順平だって力があるんでしょ?
It's nothing special. You have powers too, don't you?
これだってその一つよ。
This is just another form they can take.
まあそうなんだけどさ。
Well, yeah, I guess.
俺の場合それ以外が何にもないっつうかさ。
Well, that's about all I've got going for me.
俺この力を取ったら正直何もないんだ。
Without this power, I'd be a nobody.
正義のためなんて口ばっかでさ。
I just talk a big game pretending like I'm some kind of hero.
俺ほら半端っていうかさ。
But in reality,
に戦ってんのか。
I don't know what the hell I'm fighting for. You could be fighting for her. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well, Masha. Hopefully everyone in chat's doing well. We are suffering right now, but... I'm more so annoyed at my internet for yeeting my chat out and like making more issues for y'all in terms of trying to watch me. I appreciate the ones who try to come back and stick around, but for those who have scattered, it is completely understandable. It's probably annoying to watch a streamer whose internet keeps going out. You're fine, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I just wanted to drop kick my router, but that's about it. Yeah, like me, yeah. Raya, you stayed. You're a real one. You stayed. I appreciate you, Raya.
つか何のために生きてんだろうな。
In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live. Junpei! Junpei, no, don't think like that.
何のために生きる?
A good reason to live.
何のために?
A good reason.
ガキの頃はさ、バカみたいな夢とかあったけどな。
Yeah, welcome to Persona, welcome to Depression. Spoiler warnings, obviously. We're on 912. If you do play the game or watch other people play the game. When I was a kid, I had this silly dream.
夢?
A dream.
メジャーリーガー。アホだろ。
I used to want to grow up to be a pro baseball player. Pretty stupid, huh?
まあ、ガキん時なんてそんなもんだろ。
But I guess that's part of being a kid.
わかんない。
I wouldn't really know.
私は小さい頃のことあまり覚えてない。
I don't remember much from my childhood.
覚えてるのは
I only remember one thing.
白い部屋。ずっと真っ白。
Being surrounded by white. Everything was white. You were a child experiment, weren't you?
ふん。
Huh.
病院は嫌い。
I hate hospitals.
そっか。
Oh, you do.
あごめんな。
Sorry.
でもここにいれば順平が来る。
But you've been coming to see me here.
だから今はここでいい。
So I don't mind as much this time. Aww.
シドリ。
Chidori.
そっか。
Do you mean it?
な
Cinder.
ら全然来るよ。俺。
Then I'll come to see you every day. She's slight, Cinder. Here's the thing, they're adorable together. But I know it's gonna end horribly because Strega is not gonna let this happen. I really... in an alternate universe, I hope they're happy, but we know for a fact it's not gonna end well. It's setting up for a horrible romantic sacrifice scene. We all feel it, we all see it coming. Check my messages, ignore the person behind me staring at me. If you're not too busy, can we talk for a bit? Oh, the little emoji. Fuka, you're adorable. Of course, Chihiro is trying to talk to me too. Context, Chihiro and Fuka, they've been an ongoing thing in my playthrough of which one I'm gonna choose. It's very funny they're texting me at the same time. But, according to OBS, we've been going about 2 hours. I don't know how much of that was in the void, but usually we go up to 11. I do not trust my router right now. I'm contemplating ending it early today, because we have lost a lot of people on the way either way. So honestly, let's see here. Do a save. Let's do a save and check BRB, fair enough. I'm gonna check something. Okay, thank you, Twitch. According to chat, we didn't lose a lot of people. All the lurkers that were here are still here. Twitch is just refusing to count the lurkers as it usually does. Twitch, get your shit together. Lurkers are part of our community. They are the backbone of our community. Count your lurkers. Why do you do this? They exist. They're here too. Okay. That gives me a little more reason to continue. That slight reason. Twitch isn't helping though. We'll try to continue. If the router goes out again, we're ending. But we'll go as long as the router allows us. How about that? We're either gonna hit the 3-hour mark or the router is gonna die. Whichever happens first. Like, out of all the streaming services, there's Twitch and there's YouTube, then there's all the other smaller ones that people go to because they refuse to stream on YouTube or Twitch, which makes sense. They're the two most popular ones, but they both have their own issues. It's just a lot harder to be seen if you're on the other ones, the smaller ones. Let's go to Fuka. On Twitch, you have issues like the viewer count stuff, all the ads, moderation, blah blah blah, bots, like all of those, right? You have issues on the back end. In terms of YouTube, you have issues as a streamer, depending on what your community is like, with the YouTube community, because YouTube's age range tends to be younger, so you end up getting the teenagers to the kids in your YouTube chat, and the chat culture is actually a lot different on YouTube versus Twitch. Twitch, based on TOS, is supposed to be centered more towards young adults to adult range, if not older teens. So the way they interact with the streamer is a lot different over there, and I don't know how to feel about how YouTube chat's usually like. Because for those who multi-stream and have like a bigger viewer audience, I'm going on the tangent right now. We're gonna go on a tangent in front of Fuka. What you will notice is Twitch, yes, they're memey, they're derps, degenerates, the like. On YouTube, you have the people who have no filter, those who do the spoilers, the backseating, the spamming. I have all that issue over there. Not saying everyone on YouTube is like that, but for the chat specifically, the chatting culture is a lot harder to manage as a streamer and a moderation team than versus on Twitch. The other streaming services I don't really know enough about to say anything, but I've thought about multi-streaming before. Would I be more inclined to do it if I had a better setup? Yes, but in terms of multi-streaming, I don't think I ever want to stream on YouTube, because there's another issue with YouTube streaming. YouTube, analytically, you just subbed in on YouTube, thank you. Analytically, the issue with YouTube is it counts streams the same way as it would count the analytics on a video, like an uploaded video. Do I upload all my VODs onto YouTube? Yes, because there's no real good way to do that on Twitch. But for those who do multi-stream, it's a lot better to have a separate account to stream to versus having your videos on, because it'll count your stream analytics the same way it counts your video analytics. You can't go live on both? You can. You can. There are add-ons that you can have on OBS that you can multi-stream. And they allow it, as long as you do certain things. I don't think YouTube likes it when you mix the two chats together. As long as you have them separate on your screen, then it's fine. You can multi-stream. People do that. It's just a standpoint of, as the content creator, streaming on your video uploading account is not a good move, because YouTube will look at your stream analytics versus your video analytics, and it will think, oh, your videos aren't doing that well because your streams aren't doing as well as your uploaded videos, which makes sense, right? One is live audience versus overtime audience. It'll look at that and go like, this channel isn't doing well, we're not going to promote it. And some people don't know that, but that is a thing. They do that. Though honestly, multi-streaming, is it nice to get like the separate audiences? Yes. Does it kill one audience like in terms of your analytics? Yes, it does. Especially on the YouTube side. It nerfs you. Anyways, rant done. Moving on. There's just a few issues with the streaming platforms. That's just something I know about YouTube that not a lot of people know about or pay attention to, but that is something that's happening with the algorithm. I'm just about to head home. How about you? Seems like Fuka wants to walk home with me. Spend time with her. Okay, then let's go. Now that I think about it, even though we live in the same dorm, we've never gone back together before. True.
ほら、私前にお料理頑張るって言ったでしょ?
Okay, asterisk. One more thing about the rant. I just remember something. For those who are content creators on YouTube, hopefully you've noticed this. If not, consistency matters a lot to the algorithm, especially when you upload stuff and how often you upload stuff. Which is another reason why streaming on YouTube impacts that, because it counts that the same as well. If you stream at a random time compared to when you upload videos and shorts, that will impact how the algorithm looks at your content, and it won't push it as much as it would have if you just stayed with the uploading and not the streaming. Just a little side note for y'all. Remember how I told you I want to improve my cooking?
あれからいろいろ試してるんだけど、どうも思った味にならないの。
Well, I've been trying a lot since then, but I can never seem to get the taste right.
塩を適量とか感覚がつかめなくて、リーダーはどうやってる?
I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add. How do you do it, Yuki-kun? How much salt? No, don't just dump a ton of salt in. Don't do that. We don't want no salt either. Just a dash or two. A little salt. A dash. Oh, so... Wait, no, that's not what I meant. So speed is important. That makes a lot of sense, actually. No, we... Sure. I've just been pouring it in slowly. I'll try and remember that. Pouring it... Fuga, how much salt do you pour in slowly? To tell you the truth, I was actually hoping I can make something you really like, Yuki-kun. Okay. But I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while. Get ahead, Pat. Maybe cooking just isn't for me. You'll get better with practice, Fuka. Everyone gets better with practice. How much practice, that depends on the person, but you'll always improve. Sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative. You're fine. Don't get discouraged already, practice next word. Just take it slow. You'll get there eventually. Thank you. Wawa. It really means a lot to me. I've never had someone be so supportive of me like this before. Okay, here's the thing. I actually hear that a lot. Other social links, I tend to cater to the person, but this is actually how I would respond to her. So it's a bit funny to me. It's amusing. She's responding like this. Ponytail. I actually have quite a lot of trouble staying optimistic about things, as do a lot of people I know. In my head, I always imagine something going horribly wrong. That's why sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking. You're doing fine, Fuka. You're doing fine. But you know... When I'm around you or the rest of the team, I never think like that. You've all given me so much confidence in myself. That's good. But I'm really thankful to be a member of SEES. I see someone's having fun with the redeems. That's why I want to show you all my gratitude. And that's why you're cooking. Fuga finally trusts us. You get a head pat, Fuga. You're wholesome. We'll help you. You're such a wholesome bean. Maybe I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV. Maybe. Actually, they might be a little too advanced for me. The library might have some books for beginners, though. But in that case, I can't really read while cooking. I only want to get the pages dirty. I'll help you find something. Oh, you don't mind? I don't know. If we're looking for books, that means we need to go to the bookstore.
した理由はないんだけど、本屋さんってちょっと苦手なんだ。
You want to add mass, but you're out of cookies on you. It's not a big deal or anything, but I don't really like going to bookstores. Why not, Fuka?
もうこんな時間？私そろそろ帰らなきゃ。
Oh my gosh, when did it get so late? I have to go. Alright.
ドライヤーが断線しちゃっててね。危ないから直しときたくて。
The hairdryer burned out, so I was planning on fixing it.
できればゆかりちゃんたちが帰ってくる前に。
But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back.
ごめんね。ちょっと早歩きで帰ってもいい？
Sorry, do you mind if we up the pace on the way back? Let's go. I hurried back to the dorm of Fuka.
帰ったか？
Hey, Aragaki. I mean, if no one else is gonna activate the mask. Where's my mouse? I didn't activate it. We have cat ears for Raya right now. We're gonna keep those on for a bit. A lot of people want to talk. Yes, you won. You did win. Hello, Carl. He's a good boy. Paramar seems to be in a good mood. Hello, I guess.
そういえば
Paramar-san says that he got a very tasty meal from Aragaki-san. He was very excited and mentioned that he'd won over his stomach. What could have happened to him? I'm concerned. Okay, that just proves Aragaki is a good cook. More points to him. I already liked Aragaki. I like him even more. Hello.
ったく
Can you feel it too? When you go near Junpei, it's like... How do I put it? Like he's radiating happiness, maybe? Did something happen to him? It's called love, Yukari. He's in love. Can I help you? Talk. I'm glad Junpei is back to normal. But do you think his relationship with Chidori-san will work out? She's a member of Strega and they're our enemies. They'll be okay.
そうだよね。
I really hope so. She already knows. She's like, I hope it works out. Fuka, you're so supportive. You get a head pat. How are you doing, Junpei? Have you ever thought about what you're living for? To a certain extent. Huh, never took you for the philosophical type. Wait, what did you expect? But seriously, what am I living for? I never thought about something like that till now. Mail. An ad. Who do we have today? I kinda wanna cook with Aragaki. If he's a good cook, I'm wondering what we'd make.
Boy.
Hey, I wanna use the kitchen. There are any rules about sharing ingredients and dishes we can use, stuff like that? I wanna hear more about the kitchen rules from you. I'll return the favor. Or are you busy? Yeah, we can do it.
Oh.
Alright, let's go. Look at him! You look nice. I see.
とりあえず余ったら冷蔵庫の中に置いときゃいいわけか。
I'm not gonna question why you wear your beanie 24/7, but you look good without your coat. So if there's leftovers, we can keep them in the fridge.
つっても今日は2人分だし残ることもねえか。
But we're cooking for 2 today, so there probably won't be leftovers.
言い忘れてたが作るのはカツ丼だ。
I forgot to mention, I'm making katsudon.
どんな味でも残すなよ。
I just realized my activity feed is not refreshing. Let me fix that. There we go. Now I see stuff. It's like I see the redeems in chat. I don't see them in my activity food. There we go. Make sure to eat it all, no matter how it tastes. You're making it.
礼はするっつったろ。
I said I'd thank you, didn't I?
いらねえなら肉はしまっとけるが、面倒だから食え。
If you don't want it, I could put the meat away, but that's a pain, so just eat it.
じゃあさっさとやるか。
Alright then, time to get started.
米はもう炊いてあるから、後で丼出してよそってくれ。
The rice is already cooked, so just scoop everything into a bowl once it's ready.
俺のは大盛りでな。
I like extra large portions, by the way. Fair enough. Now let Charagaki cook. His skill is on par with that of a professional chef. Mmm. Me likey. The katsudon is ready. Crunchy, flaky bread pork topped with half-cooked egg. I could eat this all day. That does look good. Looks like you're a fan, huh?
こんくらいのもんなら練習すりゃ誰でも作れる。
Anyone can make this, as long as they practice.
今日は丼だけだったが、付け合わせやらも考えて。
Today we just had the rice and toppings, but you could add side dishes too.
まあ時間あったらやってみろ。
That's my favorite food? That's a good question. I won't say I have like a favorite, but I do like a good unagi-don. It's similar to katsudon actually. It's like grilled eel on rice and like side dishes. It's really good. Assuming you like seafood. There's unagi-don, there's sushi, there's ramen. If it's not obvious, I'm Asian. We'll give it a try next when you have time. Alrighty. Exquisite katsudon.
さて、礼は食わせてやるまでだ。片付けは頼むぜ。
Alright, I did my part to thank you. You handled the cleanup.
じゃあな。
See you around. You can see that you love seafood too. Seafood is nice, it's just I know other people who can't handle the fishy taste, which is completely valid.
Yeah, 久しぶり.
They were nerfed. They don't get to taste the seafood as we do. Hey, it's been a while. Hello, Pharos.
君と会ってからもう3つ目の季節だ。
3 seasons have passed since we met.
時間が流れるのは早いね。
Time goes
いろ
by
んなも
so
のが変わっ
quickly.
ていく。
And in that time, many things change.
でも世界には決して変えられない決まりみたいなものもあるんだろうね。
But at the same time, some things in this world will always remain the same.
君はどう思う？
Don't you agree? That's true.
そっか。
I see.
君がそう言うならやっぱりそうなんだろうね。
If that's what you say, then it must be true.
今まで君に話してたこと。
Talking with you has stirred up certain memories.
あの塔だよ。
Like that tower, for one.
最近そのことばかり考えてる。
It's been on my mind a lot lately.
僕らの関係は変わらないものかな。
I wonder, will our relationship stay the same? Are you gonna be my enemy at some point?
それとも変わってしまうのかな。
Or will it evolve?
でもこれから先に何が待っていようと君と僕は友達だよ。
No matter what the future holds, you and I will always be friends. The voice actor sounds familiar for Pharos. I do not know who else Pharos voice acts. Time to do a little searchy.
絶対にね。
That much is certain. For some reason, Pharos is smiling sadly. I sense a stronger bond with him. do not know how to feel about the fact that we are ranking up with death. Let it be what it be.
また来るよ。
We're getting all the accessories.
おやすみ。
We'll see you again, but until then, good night. Yes, I need my beauty sleep, Pharaoh, so you don't understand. I've got a text message. Luca, if you don't mind, sorry, I know this is out of the blue, but if you don't have any plans, shall we go somewhere together? Chat is happening. She asked me out. I do need to check what else is happening today, though, before I fully commit. I need to be responsible. I can't just blind eye commit to stuff. There's also this TV shopping channel I need to check. Tanaka! I love the fact that they kept him throughout 4 and 5. Today we're introducing the foolproof disaster prevention set. In this unpredictable world where anything can happen at any time, prepare for the worst with these items. First up, we have the emergency vest. With this, you'll never have to worry about a thing. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in this first aid kit medium too. Guess how many? 5. That's expensive, Tanaka. Compared to your other items. We have way too much money though, so yeah, buy it. It's the voice actor of Shinji Ato from Fate, you think? Huh. Cool. Next time we'll be introducing a colorful and exciting toy set. Don't miss it. Tanaka, that sounds like something else. That's it for today, we're all sold out. Sorry folks. Wonderful. I love buying sus toys on the internet for a TV show. I say we do need to hang out with him. We also have to hang out with Kamiki. Morning sun in your eyes. For a moment, I feel forgiven. While this happiness lasts, that bench springs to mind. If you were next to me, there'd be nothing more I could ask for. He is such a romantic poetry person. I like reading his messages. It's Aragaki. I got your number from Kirijo. If you're free, come to the back alley again. We're at the point of the game that too much is happening. Too many people need my attention. I need to hang out with all these people. One thing I know... Okay, Fuka, that's just a random hangout. That's not a social linked one. So I'm sorry, Fuka, but we're not going on a date today. There are other things I need to do. We do need to up this dude. He's only available on Sundays. Hayase is available more often. We're ignoring Tsumitsu because he's available 24/7. But Aragaki needs our attention. This is kind of like the Koromara thing. We can just do it whenever they're available. So they're probably going to be available again the next Sunday, I hope. We have to go talk to the shrine person. They're the least available. Oh, there's people here. Hi. That's rare. Huh. I get the sense that someone's following me. Hey, there's someone over there. That guy looks familiar. You don't remember him? You were crushing on him at the start. Damn, I missed my chance to talk to her. All I seem to do these days is follow her around. What should I do? How about you stop stalking her, because that's creepy, sir. Anyways. Can I talk to you from behind you? No, I cannot. That'd be funny, though. Hello! Ah, you... You okay? Sorry, it's happening again. Can I pat your back? It'll pass soon, but would you mind staying with me until then? Okay, when someone just randomly says that, you have to spend your time with them. I gotta think about it. Who wandered into Tartarus? Because I have a lot of social. Which one ran into Tartarus? I'll find out once I go in there. Thank you. You're very kind. You okay, dude? I don't know which name to call you. Akinari Kamiki. We'll call you Aki. How about that?
昨日の夜徹夜したんだ。本を読んでいて。
I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I wonder why you're coughing now.
今までも不安や痛みで眠れなかったことはある。だから大丈夫だと思ったんだけど。
I thought I'd be fine, since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but...
具合悪くしてちゃ世話ないね。
I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this. Maybe you should go rest. You need to listen to your body.
ありがとう。あ、いや、ごめんって言うべきか。
Thank you, or rather, I suppose I should apologize.
叱られるなんて久しぶりだよ。
It's been so long since anyone told me off for something. Or anything.
君に会えるかもしれないと思って出てきたんだ。別れの時間は少しだけ後に。
I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. And that is why we use every Sunday to hang out with you.
この間、優しい話が読みたいと話したね。
Do you remember when I said I like reading heartwarming stories?
だけど僕は、この世界にある星の数ほどのどんな話でも満足しないと思うんだ。
There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for.
僕の命が求めるものは、誰かのために書かれた話では足りない。
The problem is, none of those stories are written for people like me.
僕は相当にわがままなんだろうね。
I guess I'm just being selfish.
君とのことも同じさ。
Just like I am with you too.
君は僕に会いに来る。そして僕のためにそばにいて、僕のために話す。
You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me.
僕のために有限の時間を使ってくれる。
How much of your valuable time have you spent with me?
そうやって君は僕に贅沢をさせる。
I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me.
だから僕は君が好きだ。
That's why I like you so much, though. Kamiki smiled weakly at me. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. It's like one of those cases where someone is so used to being alone all the time, the moment anyone gives them like genuine concern and care, they latch onto it. That's like what's happening with him, with us.
ごめん。気分が良くなって喋りすぎた。
Ain't that a mood? It is a mood, and I've been there before. In both directions. It's not... It's technically a good thing, but also technically not because of the fact that you were driven to the point of that state in terms of the person that is clinging on to the one difference in their life, but technically it's a good thing. Because no one should be used to that. Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. You get a back pat, Aki. You get a back pat.
またここで会いたい。
You don't look like someone who'd enjoy the head pat, so you get the back pat. I'd like to see you again sometime. You will. I parted waves with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm. I like talking to him. Yes, the topics are depressing because he's just a depressing character in general, but those are the types of topics I actually like talking about in real life too. Yeah, hello. Hi, Ken. Why is it so empty here? What did you do to them? Tell me, what do you personally think of Shinji? Aragaki? I know how he can come across, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah, he can be a nag, but still. Well, feel free to put him to work on the team. It's like, yeah, he's decent. He's right over there, Akihiko. He heard you. Just one thing. Whether or not I fit into your battle plan is up to you. You can remove me from the party whenever you think that's for the better. Don't worry about my feelings. Aragaki, you don't understand. I love your moveset. You're gonna be staying with me 24/7, if possible. You look depressed. How are you? I had the coffee. One moment. Add. Wait, what did that say? I'll be on the couch on the second floor. Oh, that's where everyone is. You took the placement test. Didn't get the lowest placement, so... if you don't mind sharing, what placement did you get? You can DM it if you don't want to put in chat. If Aragaki-san around, the atmosphere is so much more serious.
Hi.
If Junpei-san around, the atmosphere is so much more childish. Ouch, that hurt, Ai-chan. I don't even got a comeback for that. Wait, is that why everyone fled upstairs? It's because Aragaki's down there? That's mean. I'm so glad that Aragaki-senpai decided to return to the team. I mean, he's strong in battle, but also just knowing that he's on our side kind of puts me at ease. Yeah, I agree. He looks kind of scary, but in reality, he's such a strong and kind senpai. With Aragaki-san as our ally, there is much more formidable force. This is the ideal time for us to ascend Tartarus. Seriously, I'd love to keep our momentum going and charge through it. Okay, everyone wants to go to Tartarus. Let's talk. I'm so happy Aragaki-senpai joined us. He's really made things easier on us. But we shouldn't let him do all the hard work either, or else we won't grow stronger. Oh, you're actually for real. He said for real. Of course he is. What's so shocking about that? You should learn from her example. Are we all in the same grade? In simple terms, a placement score would allow you to start at algebraic reasoning. The question, Dima, is that where you want to start, or do you want to start higher? Because you can retry it, right? So you can study a bit more before retrying again. Is that where you want to start? Yeah? Okay. You may take the modules, fair enough. I would say, like, retrying doesn't impact anything as long as... I don't think getting a lower score matters. Like, I think it takes the higher of the two, I would imagine. So it doesn't hurt to retry. Unless it says otherwise. At least that's how usually they do it. They usually take the higher of the two. We're just thinking you haven't done anything with math for 4 years. Yeah, that probably doesn't help at all. I feel like the placement exam is there as like a reality check of how much do you actually remember. So it'd be better to start lower. Okay, fair enough. I mean, whatever you feel like is a good starting point is probably what you should go with, because starting off on the level that's higher than what you actually remember or understand is not gonna go well. So if you feel like starting lower is better, just so you understand things properly. Lag? Huh, OBS. Waiting. Holding. Kinda stable. Today is just a stuffy day. The router didn't die that time. OBS died. Am I back? That's why you're thinking that's a better place to start? Yeah. Hey, the only disadvantage is that you're taking more time to catch up / the monies, right? But learning wise and honestly mental health wise, it's probably better to start in the lower place. And you would hope they teach it properly so you understand it better than what you would have if you started on a higher level anyways. What was I doing? We haven't read with Mitsuru yet. What does that raise? I forget though, where is algebraic reasoning in like the levels? Very read most of the books here. Oh, are you here to look for a book too? The ones in this section are a little difficult though. Academics. I need. Is OBS back? It had to disconnect it for a moment. I like how... Okay. The router was tweaking out earlier, now OBS is tweaking out. This is wonderful. Today is wonderful. Hopefully, chat's back. If it did the little emoji blippy thing. It might be on delay, so I'd refresh if so. It usually gets delayed a bit once we have that, so try refreshing. The class before what you took in college. Okay, so you're basically doing a very in-depth, comprehensive review. Honestly, that's probably a good idea to do anyways. If you don't feel like you remember everything fully. And it's gonna be hard to like cram everything in before the summer course that you sign up for anyways. Or I guess signing up for at this point. Hey, I think we're back. We're stable. I didn't put a lot of thought into what book I brought. I just took whatever caught my attention. What did you give us? I apologize, Yuki. I should have asked what your preferences were beforehand. OBS, don't do the yellow, don't do that. Stay green, thank you. If you don't mind me asking now, what kinds of books do you usually read? Okay, she's not gonna like the manga answer. Your brain crashed at some simple problems, but hey, not the worst score at least. About fair. Okay. Well, if your brain had a blue screen of death on some of them, It's probably just the fact that you haven't done math in a long time and your brain's not used to seeing them anymore and like applying the things to them in every case, especially the logic ones. Like, it's been a bit. Your brain needs to warm up to them. Taking a review course is probably good for you. Weird. In real life, I would say manga. Textbooks is a bit much. Novels?
そうか。私も歴史小説が好きでよく読んでいる。
If I say textbooks, it feels like I'm trying to butter her up. That's not the point here. Oh, do you know? I'm partial to historical fiction myself. I actually read a lot of it.
小説はいい。ページをめくるだけで私ではない誰かの体験を私にもたらしてくれる。
I'm rather fond of novels. All I have to do is turn the page to experience another person's life.
そういえば山岸も小説が好きだと言っていたな。
That reminds me, Yamagishi mentioned liking novels as well.
詳しくは聞かなかったが、いい読書仲間になれるかもしれないぞ。
I never inquired further, but maybe she'd make for a good reading partner. We've read with Fuka before, and yeah, she is, actually.
ちなみに私が持ってきたのは伝記や歴史書の類だ。
I also just realized the whole team, besides Akihiko and Aragaki and Ken, were sitting here. We just kicked all of them out so we can read. Incidentally, the books I brought today are things like biographies and history books, English.
そこまで難解なものではない。
I can attest that they're all worthwhile reads. Rather accessible ones, too.
あとは君の好みに合うといいんだが。
I hope you find them to your liking. We're here for the knowledge point, Mitsuru.
ほう、もうそこまで進んだか。なかなかの集中力だ。
Oh my, you're really tearing through the pages. I'm impressed by your focus. By diving into the world unknown, my academics have improved. Boop. We need all those points.
こうして誰かと読みふけるのはいいものだな。
It's nice to spend some time reading quietly together like this.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
いい息抜きになったよ。
That made for a relaxing evening.
では、そろそろ部屋に戻ろうか。
Well
おや
then,
すみ。
it's about time we return to our rooms. Good night, Yuki. $9:14. I can hear people talking.
ねえね
What's your class doing for the culture festival?
え、なんかさ、
A haunted house. I bet I'll be stuck playing the ghost.
へえ、
That doesn't sound too bad. You can just show up and put on the costume. I actually need to practice for a magic show. I also heard a typhoon is on its way, and that is a big one. Are people really gonna turn up? Typhoon. Japan does have its typhoon seasons. It's very fun. Wind and sideways rain. Now it's time for the culture festival. The first bell has rung.
Attention please.
We're starting a new chapter today. This one is all about Nick's tough situation. You know, this story reminds me of when I first met my husband. What a wild time that was. At first, we were somewhat distant, but after spending enough time together, one day I suddenly realized that he was my better half.
Wow.
Oh, I just came up with a good question. Mr. Yuki, since our eyes met first, who is one referring to when speaking of their better half? Their soulmate.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Your better half is considered your soulmate, the person you are destined to be with. Someone who will never want to leave. Or someone who you never want to leave and will treasure always. I believe whoever makes you feel this way is your soulmate. Someday if you ever meet someone who makes you feel like that, accept your feelings and your better half with open arms. Oh, look at the time. Let's get back to the lesson. I answered correctly. Therefore, my charm goes up. Being smart makes me more popular in this universe. Hey, you're alive? Yes, I'm alive, Seb, after many trials and tribulation. This is the 4th VOD that has spawned in for today, and with a lot of toggles on, yes. Mass Shadow has decided to activate all these, and I'm stuck with them now. Chat has the option to free me from these toggles, otherwise I am stuck with them. You can't really see that one, unless they take the mask off. Forgot the most important? It's hard to see the DJ face. Everyone seems excited about the upcoming festival. Did I say enough? Fair enough. I've yet to experience such an event, so I cannot relate. Maybe you'll gain emotions once we do. Hey, the festival is this week, isn't it? Man, I've been so busy thinking about Chidori that I completely forgot. Well, screw that. I got enough on my plate, so I'm gonna slack off. This man's is in love. He got priorities, and oh god. I have too many messages. Yes, Fuka, I know we have to hang out, but Aragaki needs some. Come see me if you have a sec. No subject. I also want to hang out with Aragaki, though. It sucks being so popular. I know, right? Everyone wants a piece of me. Okay, we do have to hang out with Aragaki. I know this is like an optional side story thing. He's not an actual social link, which I find stupid, but if our male team members were social links, we'd have too much to juggle.
No.
Let's go out if you've got the time. Should I spend the evening with Aragaki? I should actually raise my other social links, but I'm very curious about what you're gonna do.
Oh.
And I like you, Aragaki, therefore. I see. Come with me then.
特製2つ
Two specials. Two specials coming right up. OBS, don't start dying. Please stabilize. Thank you. What's wrong? Not hungry? And that's not it. Alright then. Well, you're still growing. You can handle at least one bowl of ramen. As I said, I'd treat you. I can't go back on my word. It's bad for my conscience. Why I'm on a date with this dude? It's like, I was planning to go on a date with Fuka. Why am I on a date with this guy instead? Internally screams and bye. At least our character. Makes sense, you're so faithful. Forgot about that. Makes sense. I'm just keeping the promises I made, that's all. Here you go, two specials. I actually do wonder. Because at least in the later games, in 4 and 5, you can have social links with your male teammates. Why didn't they do that for 3? Because you have these random hangouts, right? That's how you progress their quote-unquote social link and learn more about their lore, but they don't actually have a link. It's interesting. Point is, you don't go back on your words, especially when it comes to something you promised. Let's see. Right, don't want the noodles to get soggy. I like it when they're soggy though. That might be a food crime, but I like it when my ramen noodles are soggy. I was thinking earlier, you really don't take any shit, even from your elders. I respect straightforwardness. Less trouble that way. Let's finish up and get the hell out of here. I like this dude. Oh. Welcome back. Were you together? Wait, Aragaki. Have you considered returning to school at all? It's been some time since second semester started. Regarding your attendance, it'd be best if you went back as soon as possible. Having second thoughts? I got the paperwork, but I don't remember saying anything about turning it in. Wow. What's the point anyhow? I got no business there. With that, Thursday. Been a while since someone said that while watering me. And again, you're the only one that says it like that. Yeah, you got rid of my face mask. Are we still on Degen? Yes, we are. Is that why? It's so weird seeing Mitsuru face forward for once. And why did you come back here? There goes my glasses. I apologize. It isn't my place to ask that. Everything is my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you or Akihiko involved. Cut that out. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. However things turned out after that has nothing to do with you. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it. Aragaki, did you accidentally murder someone? Is that what happened? Then why are you so determined not to return to school? You'll be throwing your future away if you don't go back. You can't force them. Right. I apologize, I was out of line. I don't plan on forcing you into anything like I did in the past. What's important is it's your own decision, Aragaki.
だけってわけでもなさそうだ
Looks like you've changed. Just a little bit.
な。何でもかんでもてめえで背負っててめえで決めてた頃とは違うってか。
You always used to avoid relying on people. Not so much of a lone wolf anymore, huh?
みんな前に進むしかないんだ。私も秋彦もそしてお前も。
The only choice we have is to keep moving forward. That goes for myself, Akihiko, and you.
だから新垣、もう一度だけ。
So please, Aragaki, just give it another chance.
お前たち何してるんだ？
What are you guys up to? Hello, Akihiko.
こんなところで神妙な顔して話し込んでる様子だが。
Looks like a pretty serious discussion.
さては、不登校の不良生徒に生徒会長からお叱りの言葉か？
Let me guess. Mr. President is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education.
秋彦。
Akihiko.
やれやれ。
Well, I'll be damned. You just did it, yeah.
脳筋プロテインバカにしちゃバカに察しがいいじゃねえか。
For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
なんだと？
What was that?
じゃあな、生徒会長さん。そこを不良の俺は部屋で反省するからよ。
See ya, Miss President. This delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices. I like him.
話は終わってないぞ。
Wait, we're not finished yet.
秋彦、どうしていつもお前は。
Akihiko, why are you like this?
話が見えないか。何かまずかったか？
What just happened? Was it something I said? Muscle-bound moron, bad timing, it's nothing. Bad timing.
そう言われても
Oh, that's not my fault.
な。まあいい。いつものことだ。後で適当に謝っておくさ。
It's nothing new. I'll just apologize later. Yeah, fair enough. Feel like my charm improved after hearing Aragaki's perspective. I'll take that. It takes so many points from 5 to 6. We'll get there eventually. Hello, Kara.